Previously, on My Five Wives, I got your ring fixed.
Oh my gosh.
Can I put it on you?
That's the ring that I had been missing for a long time. Thank you.
I'm just kind of worried about the whole breast cancer thing again.
Rhonda just told me some really concerning news.
I've just had things happening with me, and just pray that I'll be okay again. I'm gonna be aggressive and do what I need to do. Yes! I did not think about tests or results or anything.
And tonight,
We can't just do over 20 years.
I get it. I just screw up.
You were buying a ring for another woman, and I loved you for it. I would love to have my 20th anniversary back. I've had a mammogram before, and they are not the most pleasant thing to get. They found some things that were suspicious.
I'm just really, really worried.
I spent my whole life hiding, but not anymore.
Now I live without fear of people knowing who I am.
Sharing a husband is my choice.
People don't understand our lifestyle, but it works for us.
It's not that complicated. We just love each other.
5 wives and 24 kids. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I don't know about this long hair and your boys thing.
I love long hair.
He is pretty cute.
Asleep. Okay, go to sleep. Can Mama talk to Dad, okay? Thank you. Going in tomorrow at 10:30 for the mammogram.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that soon.
Yeah. They should probably get the results back pretty quick, too, so... I don't know.
Am I more concerned than you are?
I don't care if I don't get the results for a while, because then I can just kind of pretend like everything's okay, you know?
Rhonda doesn't take care of herself. She's one of these people that is so giving and always worried about everybody else to the detriment of herself, to the point where she'll get herself completely exhausted.
Don't worry about tomorrow. It'll come and go. And
do you want me in there when you're getting a mammogram?
I mean, aren't you working? I mean,
yeah,
you're always busy. You've always got, you know, I can do it. I can do it.
I love you.
Love you too. So I'm going over to get my mammogram today. The reason I'm scared right now is because I've had one of the signs of breast cancer. And because of my family history, that's what we're checking into.
I wanted to talk to all of you. Well, you guys all know what Rhonda's going through. And I just think it'd be a good idea if we came up with something or things to do for her, just to help her, just so that, because she probably has a lot going on and a lot to think about, and something to just kind of ease her mind a little bit. Rhonda is having this crisis in her life right now, and I really want to be there for her. We all want to be there for Rhonda.
Did you have anything in mind?
I was thinking maybe we could go clean her house, like top to bottom, just clean it really good for her.
Yeah, it'd be nice if she felt taken care of herself. So, yeah, I like the cleaning your house idea.
Because she's always doing things for us, all the time.
It's not that her house is terribly dirty or anything. It's just to not have that hanging over you is nice. And we just wanted her to feel special and like we care about her, because we definitely do.
She can talk to us while we're cleaning.
I think that she probably would have done. Would she sit there?
I guess we'll have to see, because I don't know if I would.
Well,
I don't know if I could sit there and let everyone else clean
I'm just saying, if we can.
We could tie her to the chair. You are resting.
I've seen what this cancer can do to someone, and it's heartbreaking. When my mother went in for her mammogram, because it was so advanced, they didn't let her go home. They went and got the radiologist right away, and they told her that she needed to be aware that she had breast cancer, and she just said, it's okay, I'm going home. My mother did exactly what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to just have faith in God that He would heal her and give blessings and eat healthy. And in the process, she died. And we don't have her anymore. We have information that is there for a reason, and I truly believe that God inspires so many people, and that's why we have the treatments that we do have available medically. I feel like we just take a step back into the dark ages when we just close our eyes to seeing a new perspective.
I've got a real struggle going on within me. Because I was totally raised that you just trust in Heavenly Father and He would heal me. I've been given the body I've been given, I should trust in Him.
Hi there, how are you?
Hi. Mammogram.
Okay, great.
I have a tendency to procrastinate things, and this is something that you should never procrastinate.
Hi. Are you having any problems that you know of, or is this just a routine mammogram?
Well, I think it's kind of routine. I have had some breast discharge, and I have a lump. I've had a mammogram before in the past, and they are not the most pleasant thing to get. They're very uncomfortable, but I'm really looking forward to getting it just so that I can know. Oh, relax. I have to do everything that I can. I am not going to just sit by and not do anything about this. I have children that are counting on me to be a mom and to be around for them.
These little white dots, these calcifications, we're going to magnify it to get a clear picture so that we can see the characteristics of them a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay.
I got really quite nervous as the minutes ticked by. And, you know, I just tried not to really think about the outcome of this. I'm just checking one thing off at a time. Get the mammogram done, and then we'll deal with the rest later.
Coming up.
They found some things that were suspicious.
Wait a minute. What does suspicious mean? I'm just really, really worried.
Let me show you what's going on. See that? See how there's a vault right here, and then they want that wall to extend up past that.
So you got to shove the girder that way?
Yeah, and it can't because there's a mono that runs over the top of those.
Today, I'm not 100% present. I'm worried about Rhonda.
So what we're doing is tearing that girder out.
The thought of Rhonda being sick, I'm a little nervous. I'm trying to focus, but I just can't. Obviously, I'm quite anxious.
It's gonna be probably a day or two.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we're still gonna be middle of the next week.
I just can't imagine my life without Rhonda. It's scary.
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, Joe.
Right on.
Appreciate it.
Hey, you guys.
You kids, seriously?
What's going on? Oh!
We're sitting down to dinner, and we're trying to eat, and the boys are being so loud. They're just being extremely obnoxious. Hey, you guys.
What are you guys doing? You guys need to settle down.
I think when our boys get together, they're not really focused on what's going around them. They're just having fun.
I think it's just because they're all together and there's somebody to show off for.
Oh, nice. They're feeding off of each other. They're rambunctious.
You guys are wild.
My boys, they can be pretty crass, and they get that from me. They need to wear shirts, certainly around the dinner table, and not talk about, crude things, and stop their burping and their farting and stuff like that.
Oh, my word. Brady, will you tell the boys to put that?
Hey! Outside! I guess the stress about Rhonda is getting to me more than I realized, and I'm anxiously awaiting to have her home.
Me.
Pass it. Wonder when Mom's gonna be home. Hey, where you going, buddy? You're sleeping over at Trace?
Yes, I'm sleeping over at Trace.
Love you. I'll tell Mama. Oh, look who's home.
Mom's home.
Look who's home.
Hey, baby.
Look who's home.
I didn't know if Brady would be at my house. I was really grateful when I saw him sitting there when I came through the door.
Hey.
Oh, I love you.
I need to know how the day went. You want to go play with Taylor? Taylor, will you take him and play in the room?
He's doing well to drink out of a cup.
I
That's awesome.
really want to know.
About today. They found some things that were suspicious, so they got some additional views.
Wait a minute. What does suspicious mean?
It means that they said I had some calcification that they needed to check into a little further, and so they did some spot compression views. So they are going to actually get the old mammogram that I had done down at the other hospital, and then they can compare those. And as long as there's no changing, they said it should be okay, but they're waiting, and they said it could take a while.
Wait a minute. Waiting for what?
Well, they're waiting. They said it could take like a week to get the other mammogram results. So we're back on hold for now. Anyway.
You're supposed to just come home and say it was all clear.
I wish.
Me too. Her mom died of breast cancer. She's had at least a couple of her aunts have breast cancer, and I'm just really, really worried. All right, well, good night. I'm with Noni tonight. I love you. You know, if I went to Noni and I just said, listen, Rhonda's having a hard time, I know Noni would say, just go be with Rhonda. And then I know Rhonda would send me back over to Noni's. Sounds really stupid. It's a nearly impossible position for me to be in. Good night, baby.
Love you. Sometimes I just really wish that, Brady could really spend some time with me, and, but that's not reality for us. He has to do what he needs to do. They need him too, and you just kind of have to stick to a schedule.
Coming up.
I still don't know what happened, Rosemary. I don't understand. I would love to have my 20th anniversary back.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I noticed at Thanksgiving there's a commotion going on in the room where the boys were eating, and I found out afterwards that they are actually
spitting food out of their back out of their mouths and stuff. And I don't know, I just think our boys might need to actually maybe sit down and tell them, you know, this is appropriate and this isn't.
The kids are a little more rowdy at dinner time. I get a little impatient, and it's time to talk about it.
I feel like kids should wear a shirt to dinner. If nobody else feels the same way, then I'm okay with not worrying about it.
I am afraid that not wearing a shirt started with Josh, but I can see the importance of him, you know, wearing a shirt, being, you know, showing respect.
What do we think about wearing shirts to dinner?
I would feel better about that, too. I've thought the same thing.
I agree. I think the boys should wear a shirt.
I think sometimes they get together and they just get crazy and they don't really know what we expect of them. I think it would be good to take a more active stand on teaching them manners and things like that.
If we can teach the older kids, the younger kids are going to follow suit a lot easier. If we can catch it now and, oh, hi.
Last time I found all y'all together, someone was pregnant.
What?
How did he find out? We were just keeping it with us.
What's going on?
We were just talking about manners.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to take more of an active role in teaching, like, what's acceptable behavior within company and
wearing shirts.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they wore shirts. I feel like my kids could benefit from a manners talk because it is nice to be aware of being considerate of other people. Even I could use it sometimes.
Well, I think one thing we really need to focus on is just being grateful. Because so many times I hear, ew, I don't want that. I tasted that and that's sick. If you can't be grateful, just don't say anything.
I think a little prodding and encouragement would be a good idea. When Brady says something, they're just a lot more responsive.
I can sit down with the boys. We can have a talk.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea if we could do something like that.
Okay.
Hey, Rose. Hey. So how was your anniversary?
It was really nice. We went in and there was like rose petals on the bed and rose petals in a tub. It was really sweet. He got down on one knee and gave me my ring that's finally fixed. And
oh, I'm so glad, Rosemary. That's awesome.
Said he would marry me again.
I'm sure he would.
Hope so.
Well, and you just got a few months, so you get another ring.
Yeah.
Next year is mine and Brady's 20th wedding anniversary, and he has given a ring to Polly and Robin for their 20th anniversaries, and so he'll be giving me one too. We've kind of established that that's a tradition now.
I'm really excited for you to get your ring for your 20-year anniversary, but I'm kind of afraid it's gonna hurt me because of what happened with mine. When Brady got Polly's ring, he was so excited. I don't know, I just loved how you bought it ahead of time, and then this was what 20 years with Polly meant to him. With mine, he asked me if I wanted to go look at rings or I wanted him to pick it out. And I said I wanted to go look, but then our anniversary came around and he didn't take me to go look at one, and he hadn't got me one either. And so I was really confused. I still don't know what happened, Rosemary. I don't understand. I really thought I was okay with it. When I asked him about it, it just turned into a big fight. One of the worst days I ever had.
Brady got Polly a ring for her 20th anniversary. And so when my anniversary came around, that's what I thought was going to happen. And it didn't. And that hurt.
It got me one a couple weeks later. It was actually after I told him I didn't want one. And so I'd been wearing it and I'd been telling myself it was okay, but I don't want to feel like it's just because you have to be fair. That didn't feel romantic or like it was because he was so excited to get this for me. And It was none of that. It's been about a year now. We'd had several fights over the ring. And I know Brady couldn't understand why I couldn't just get over it and move past it. And so that's what I tried to do. But it hurts, and I would love to have my 20th anniversary back. I want you to have that experience. I want him to be all excited to go get you a ring, and I want it to be everything you need it to be, but I'm just afraid it's going to hurt me all over again. And I don't even know if he's even noticed I haven't been wearing it.
I don't want a ring until it's fixed. With you.
I think I can just be brave and bring it up and see what happens.
Do you think it would help you if I went with you to talk to Brady?
Yeah. That would be great if you did that.
Okay. I'm going with Robin to talk to Brady about her ring, to give her extra support, because sometimes I just feel like Brady needs to hear it from more than one person.
Thanks for listening. Be my friend. I'll just pray I know the right thing to say.
Coming up, farting in front of your sisters is gross.
So what? Girls actually do fart a bunch of times.
Girls like guys with manners.
Really?
I've got a bucket in my hands full of cleaning supplies and rags, and in my other hand I have salad, and we're going to Rhonda's house to clean her house and feed her lunch.
Hi.
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 How you guys doing?
We brought you lunch.
Oh, my word. Thank you.
And you're going to get pampered while we clean your house.
Yes.
Why? You guys are sweet.
We just want to help you.
Thanks.
We want to keep your stress down as much as we can right now for you. So.
Not trying to add to it.
No, you can't do stuff like this and have me not cry. That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
I think maybe even especially in times like this, when you have a need like Rhonda does, that being in part of a polygamous family is a good thing, because she has so many people around her loving her and supporting her, and that, you know, if Brady's not available, she still has us.
So go ahead and put your feet up.
Can I help you, and then we can all sit down?
No, you sit down.
You can talk to us.
Relax.
You know, it's been kind of rough lately, and my sister was coming over and bringing me lunch and, you know, cleaning my house. It just kind of gave me a boost, and I'm really appreciative of that.
Us going over and helping Rhonda, I hope that she feels our love for her and support, and that we are there for her.
Oh, are you helping clean?
Oh, good job, Nick.
Yeah, there you go. Every time I turn and look at you guys, I almost start crying again because you're so sweet.
Don't cry, it'll make us feel bad.
I'm sorry.
I mean, leave it to them to think of something like that. It was very genuine, and I really appreciated it.
Well, Rhonda,
Well, thanks, you guys. Before you head out, let me give you a hug and tell you thank you so much. We love you.
Thanks for all that you do.
You know, my sister wives just have a way of just kind of knowing when I need something extra, and they step in and help, and, you know, it just touches my heart.
Okay, guys.
Zombie.
Bunch of rowdy boys. Okay, so you're probably wondering why. I wanted to get you guys together. The moms really want me to have a talk with the boys about better manners. I love that the boys have energy, but the boys can be pretty crass and, you know, starting to wear some of the moms a little thin, especially with all that's going on with Rhonda. We just need a good manners talk. So, believe it or not, I have actually been keeping a list on my phone for the last at least couple months of different complaints that mothers have had about boys. Okay?
That's awesome.
Because boys can be gross sometimes. So we're going to have a manners talk. Number one request. I need shirts on you at dinner.
Why?
For no other reason than the moms have requested it multiple times of me.
I think wearing a shirt to dinner is pathetic. I don't see the problem. Like, you go swimming without shirts?
Because it's just better manners to have a shirt on at dinner.
But we were doing it for 4 years, and now we can't because
they've been complaining the whole time. It used to be just you. Now it's more and more boys, and to where now every boy.
So what?
It feels good.
Listen.
It's not like it's hard to wear a shirt to dinner. I just prefer not to.
Can we know which one so we can wear shirts off at certain houses?
No, you are going to wear shirts at dinner. Okay. Here's another thing. Not being gross around your sisters.
What do you mean?
Yes, farting in front of your sisters is gross. I get that if you guys are out playing around and you're being boys playing video games, fart all you want. Okay? But listen, there's something to be said about being a gentleman. Don't spit and hawk loogies and fart.
I think girls fart more than
That was my own.
No, I'm serious.
They just do it and then blame it on us.
Girls actually do fart a bunch of times, and they actually hold their farts, and they do it in a private spot.
What if you can't control it? Like, you've been holding the fart for all day, and then you have to get it out.
Run to the bathroom.
Excuse yourself, okay?
Okay.
If you're trapped and you're chained to the wall,
fart.
Another thing that's not necessarily manners, so to speak, but it is about being respectful. You guys, I really want you to respect your mothers and do what they ask. Like, if they ask you to do chores, I want you to do what your mom says. And you know what? Compliment your moms. I want to challenge each one of you to give your mom a compliment tonight. We do need to have better manners, all of you. And let's just work on that, because I want you guys to grow up to be gentlemen. And you know what? Here's a clue for you, especially you older boys. Girls like guys with manners.
I know. I've gotten a couple.
Yeah, they do. All right, guys, I'm done with you.
Okay, we see you later.
Coming up.
I really thought I was okay about my 20th anniversary ring.
I'm still so hurt.
I've known generally what's wrong, but she's never put it all out there.
And it feels like you had to give me one because you got Polly one.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Can we talk to you for a second?
Sure. What's up?
We need to have a safe talk about rings.
About rings?
About a particular ring.
Okay. When I see two wives come in, somber-faced and obviously having an issue, that's a big warning sign. That means one of them needs moral support, and I better listen.
I really thought I was okay about my 20th anniversary ring.
Yeah.
And I've tried really hard to be okay with it.
And I guess I just need to understand. I'm still so hurt.
I know you bought that ring for me, but I don't feel like I can wear it.
I can totally see why you'd be hurt. I get it. What I think we should do is have a do-over.
We can't just do over 20 years, though.
Well,
I don't.
I'm not saying do over 20 years. I'm just saying do over the ring thing.
I know, but it feels like you had to give me one because you got Polly one. You were so excited to get Polly one. And that's what you wanted for 20 years with Polly. And so it came around to me, and you just had to get me one because you have to be fair.
No.
That's how it feels, and the whole way it happened. I don't think you understand how much that devastated me. You took me shopping on one of my dates to look at rings for Polly. And you were buying a ring for another woman, and I loved you for it. And I thought that was wonderful. And I just wanted the same thing
I just wanted to feel that same way that you
Yes.
felt that way about me, and I got.
I know.
Our anniversary is one of the worst days of our marriage.
I know. I'm sorry. I get it. I get that I'm stupid, and I'm deeply sorry for that. And I really want to make it up. I really do. And I want you to understand me. I need you to understand that I never did try to hurt you. And I wish I could go back in time and just hit replay and do it just the way you want. Have you feel excited, have you feel cherished and loved and taken care of, and that your feelings were safe with me, and I'm sorry that they weren't. I've known generally what's wrong, but she's never put it all out there. You know, it's devastating to me. I don't want to hurt her feelings. I never wanted to. Sometimes I'm just really stupid. I just screw up, like any other guy out there, you know? Now I'm just begging you to let me make it up to you somehow.
I felt like it needed to come from you. And not be me saying, you need to go look at rings with me.
You want me to come up with the solution? Is that what you're saying? I would be happy to do that. I'll come up with a solution and hopefully you'll like it.
Well, the only thing I want to make sure is that this isn't in the way when Rosemary's anniversary comes.
Well, then
I don't think you should worry about mine. My mind can be put off until this is resolved.
Okay. Well, thank you. Rose, just a minute. Come here. Thank you for coming over with her. You're sweet. I understand what the issue is with Robin. You know, the short version is she didn't feel like I loved her as much. She didn't feel like I cherished her as much as another wife. And the ring was like a symbol of that. And she felt betrayed. And I'm glad there's full exposure and that I can finally make this thing right. I should only be somewhere safe for you. You should never feel betrayed by me. I'm sorry.
Brady asked me to take the ring and put it on his dresser so that he could try and make things right between us. I feel like because I've got so much hurt surrounding the issue that even if I have to wait a year, that I need this to be something that makes up for all of that and lets me know he really does love me and that we're okay.
Coming up.
I'm home with the mammogram results.
So have you opened it?
I haven't looked at it, but I've been kind of nervous.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Oh, gotta wake up, dude. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. You can't go to sleep.
Dinner is at my house tonight, and I am really hoping that it's not the usual, you know, the chaos. And, you know, I'm just hoping it's better.
Mara, will you say the blessing? Dear Heavenly Father, please bless the food that it will nourish and strengthen us. Please bless the people who are sick that they will get better. In the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Let's get your food. Come on.
Hey guys, remember manners.
Yeah, I'll fix it up. I can help you fix it. Brady just barely had a talk with all the boys about manners and, you know, how to be polite. And I'm just kind of wondering if any of it really is going to sink in.
I guess it's a good night for me to be already ready.
How about you get a potato also?
Paul, thank you. Appreciate that.
I think Brady talking to the boys, I noticed that they were actually thinking about what they were doing and trying to be thoughtful.
Hey, can you please take me and Jen to karate tonight?
Yes. Oh, we need to leave pretty soon, don't we? Okay, yes, thank you.
Thanks for saying that politely, bud.
And I'm glad to see him trying to do better. Seems like the boys are really minding their P's and Q's tonight.
I only threatened them with starvation and whoopings. While sometimes it doesn't seem like they have it in them, they really do have it in them to be gentlemen. It just takes coaxing sometimes from their dad. And I knew it was in there.
It's delicious.
Yeah, really. Thank you, Tommy. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, I mean, the boys were all saying thank you for the food, you know, they were helping everybody dish up, they were not fighting. I almost thought I was like in a different place and these were different children. It was amazing how hard they tried. They really impressed me.
Moms, Rhonda, I'll do the dishes tonight, okay? So,
Just you?
I guess I'll get Trey in with me or something, or I'll
James is right here.
I guess I'll get James too.
Wow. Thank you.
Awesome.
That's really nice. Thank you. Thank you, boys.
I thought it was really sweet that Paul offered to do the dishes.
Oh, I know. Who was that kid?
Hey, Josh.
Hi.
Paul volunteered the boys to do the dishes tonight because of our manners stop.
You think I'm a man?
You said boys.
Come on now.
Helping. Dad's helping.
I'm doing the dishes too.
Perfect timing because I have to go. I gotta.
You gotta go to karate?
I gotta go take the boys to
Okay.
karate. So thank you. That's wonderful.
I don't think one manners talk is going to really do the job. It's going to take, you know, they're boys. It's going to take us reminding them, maybe have a few more manners talks in the future, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry.
There's rarely a day goes by that I don't have to do dishes. It's nice.
All right, guys. Good job. Thank you for doing a wonderful job and sticking with it. I really appreciate it, boys. In this hole?
You Wally.
Hey, baby.
Hi, Mom.
Hey. Oh, is Dad helping you make your Valentine box?
Yeah.
I'm home with the mammogram results. I haven't read them yet. I need to change out of these scrubs before I
Hold
get
on
those.
to this.
Yeah, go ahead. Brought them home so that I could read them with Brady, and I wanted to do it with him.
So have you opened it?
I haven't looked at it, but I've been kind of nervous. So let's just open it and see. Okay.
There's a second small mass suggested in the right breast, measuring up to 6 millimeters in diameter. There are also associated calcifications at the margin of this lesion. Patient has 2 masses in the right breast, as described above, with associated calcifications. I would recommend a right breast sonogram for further evaluation of 2 masses. Is that what you thought?
No, I thought maybe.
You know, the results would have just come back clear, with no difference from a few years ago. But she had 1 lump, now she has 2, and they call them calcified, you know, and they're these masses in her breast. Was there only 1 mass before?
I just thought when they got the comparison that they would say that there was no change and there wasn't anything that needed to be done further, so... Oh, well.
No, it's not a well.
Right now, there is still a possibility that this could be benign. There is. It's just every time they say, okay, something changed, they get more depressed. And,
Did the doctor get a copy of this?
yeah.
Did he talk to you?
Yeah.
I want to hear.
He says even if the ultrasound's normal,
he's concerned enough about it that he thinks we ought to do a biopsy.
It's gonna be okay, love. Maybe. The results weren't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm sure you're scared.
Hey, I gotta stop crying so I can go see the kids. I have to do everything that I can. I'm sorry, and that is so hard because I was totally raised that I am just not being a good person by doing this.
Because if God wants something, he'll do it.
Or if I was a good enough person, he would heal me, you know. But you know, I'm gonna let my common sense rule here. And I'm gonna be aggressive and do what I need to do.
Where's Mom?
That was pretty fancy. Yeah. That's cute. Oh my word, good job.